Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And on paper, Clark, this looks like a total mismatch. Many will consider one of these teams to be way better.
Yeah, that's why we play the games, Kevin. That's part of what makes sports so captivating. It can look one way on paper, but the game is never decided there. It's always decided between the lines.
Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Mike Bibby. Butler kicks to Carter. Ellis with a screen on Bibby. Carter with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. Devon's the rebound. Now Bibby. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Stojakovic. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Stojakovic has got the first points up on the board here for the Kings. Here's Stepanya. Ellis with the screen for Butler. Now Ellis back to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Sacramento, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Butler against Stojakovic. Butler passes to Carter. Pass to Stepanya. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Stojakovic. Devon's a screen on Butler. 3-pointer, Stojakovic, and Jones pulls it down. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Ellis dishes to Carter. Back to Ellis. Ellis with the screen for Butler. It's hauled in by the Kings. Up top, Weber. Defended by Butler. Maybe with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Weber. Makes it off the glass.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Up top, Weber. Over Ellis. Misses off the left iron. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's on the basket by Jones.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Weber with a screen on Carter. Carter against Bibby. Pass to Weber. over Ellis. Weber can't get that one to fall.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now Butler. Poked loose. Eddie Jones on the wing. Pass to Carter. Stolen by Bibby. Here he goes. Now here's defense. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Carter with the bounce pass. Jones, no one around him. And the Heat, another 3.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
Weber with a screen on Carter. Bibby against Carter. Here's Weber. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Good demonstration of concentration there from Weber. Even with the hit, he stayed under control and got it up and down.
Circle is checked in for the Kings.
One shot. One shot.
And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
Inside. Back to Carter. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Ellis. Ellis with the screen for Butler. 5 to shoot. And it's Miami with another.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's defense. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Butler. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Carter. Outside, Jones. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wow, when Weber is this well set up, all you can do as a defender is hope and watch.
Now here is Carter. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Jones. Down low. And the basket by Stepaniak.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Weber with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Good work there as it goes. Stojakovic has got 5 now.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Carter outside. Right side, Jones. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 8 points for him. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Weber with a screen on Carter. Pass to Stojakovic. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Kings lead by 2.
He'll take that shot every chance he gets, so you've got to jump on Stojakovic there.
Outside, Jones. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on.
Shots good by Stojakovic. And now a 4-point Kings lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Thunderbird comes in for Weber. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And Jones subbed in for Mike Bibby. The Heat trail by 4. James looking it over. It's Jones on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
So explosive with the ball. Eddie Jones and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And that one falls for Jones.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
Here's Thunderbird. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Wallace inside. James covering. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Heat. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Jones. Miami no good on that time either. Kings leading now by 3. Wallace the pass to Thunderbird. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
What a finish against contact. He definitely earned that bucket.
Here's Best, defended by Jones. They get it back. Stepanya. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Jones the pass to Thunderbird. And here is Wallace. And Jones has it in the corner. Stepanya grabs the rebound. Stepanya's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones the pass to Best. Back to Jones. There's the 3. Here's Stepanya. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Turkoglu. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Thunderbird the pass to Pollard. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And here's Turkoglu for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings ahead. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Arco Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, with the Lakers, Greg, winning 3 consecutive titles, do you think they can keep that streak going?
Only if Kobe and Shaq decide to stick together. If they can keep that duo intact, the Lakers could have a lot more titles in front of them.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Money from the wing. Stojakovic has got 12 in the game.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Chandler with a screen for James. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by James. And the Heat lead by 1. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
3-pointers to Stojakovic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Now here's James. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Jersey.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
What a nice find off the screen and roll.
Here's Jones after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Stojakovic. And the 3 off target. And Miami shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Shots good by Abdul Wahab.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Jones. He has yet to score. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You take a look at the Kings, the season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
Well, right now for the Kings, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Stojakovic against Jones. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Outside, Jones. Turkoglu is screen on Carter. Back to Stojakovic. Here's Pollard. The 7-footer falls.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the 2nd quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Ellis kicks to Carter. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Ellis with a screen on Turkoglu. Jones for 3. Another shot. Chandler, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Wallace, good. And the Kings lead by 2.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Wallace against James. Pass to Jones. Over Stojakovic. Miami no good on that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jones, that's for 2. Weber, he's checked in for the Kings. Hansen comes in for Jones.
Substituting on the court.
And Miami has possession, trailing by 2. Carter outside. Ellis against Turkoglu. 4 on the clock. With the floater, Ellis can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Turkoglu passes to Hansen. It's hauled in by the Heat. Stepania's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Carter. Back to Jones. To end the drought. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
The Kings have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jones against Stojakovic. Over Jones. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Kings. Adi Divac checked in for Wallace. And Bibby subbed in for Hansen. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Heat, trailing by 2. Pass to James. They set the pick. His first shot coming late. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. James has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Turkoglu. Pass to Stojakovic. And there's the drive. And he makes that one. Stojakovic has got 19 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Carter looking around. Now here's Jones. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Heat trail by 4. Carter outside. Pass to Jones. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Extremely capable of big nights. Eddie Jones is your ideal 2 guard. Can step up and handle the heavier workload.
Now, here is Weber. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Denver.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Here's James after Chris Weber scored. To the wing right side. Here's Stepania. He's got 9. Miami needs to get a shot off. The rebound by Chris Weber. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Bibby. Turkoglu outside. And here's Weber. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Sacramento making some changes. Wallace comes in for Turkoglu. Christie subbed in for Stojakovic. Caron Butler's checked in for the Heat. Jones against Christie. Outside, Jones. Over Christie. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Weber can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jones kicks to Carter. Pass to Butler and taken away by Wallace. Here's Bibby. He's guarded by Ellis. And here's Bibby. Now Weber, defended by Carter. The 15-footer, and Chris Weber with the bucket on the assist by Bibby.
The assist.
Bibby's got 4 assists now tonight. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Stepanya. Now here's Butler. Wallace covering. They need this one. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 8. It's the biggest of the game. Sacramento moving it around. Here is Bibby. And here is Wallace, defended by Butler. Shot clock at 3. Trying his luck from deep. Stepanya grabs the rebound. Stepanya's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bibby against Carter. Puts up a deep 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Wallace kicks to Bibby. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Wallace. Miami shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Caron Butler. 2 shots.
Throw good for Ron Butler. Sacramento making a switch here. Turkoglu's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 16-7 run. Rebounded by Ellis. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Yep, that one goes in there. Butler's got 7 points.
And such a valuable high percentage shot. And he does a great job of taking advantage.
Pass to Weber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
The Kings shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
That one misses. The Heat trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Christie. Here now is Weber. Here's Divac. And so it's Sacramento with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Butler. Over Stojakovic. And that one hits back iron. Kings leading now by 6. Over in the corner, Christie. Now, here is Bibby. Weber a screen. To the paint. And Weber throws it down.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post. He knows how to use it for these dunks.
Now Carter. No scoring in this one. Jones. And the rebound goes to Divac.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Bibby kicks to Stojakovic. Weber in the post. Defended by Butler. Weber gets the bucket.
On the offensive end, Weber has simply been unleashed in this one. I think the defense is going to have to adjust to how aggressive Weber has been.
Now here is Carter. Jones from outside. This Weber comes up with a rebound. Weber's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's to Bibby. Weber with a screen on Carter. Bibby with it. Christie has the open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bibby with a defensive effort. Sacramento leading by 10. Sacramento moving it around. To the inside. Pick off in midair. Butler against Stojakovic. It's Carter, high post. Pass to Jones. Here's Stepanya. Guarded by Weber. Fades back. Sacramento grabs the miss. Weber's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bibby. Now, here is Weber. He's got 20. Up top, Stojakovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, he makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ball's knocked loose. Christie with it. Butler covering. Christie the pass to Bibby. And here's Stojakovic. Pass to Weber. Over Ellis. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And that mid-range, Jay, of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Carter kicks to Ellis. Jones against Christie. Jones in the post. Back to Ellis. Shoots over Weber. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One you probably should have passed on.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Stepanya. Outside Butler. Ellis with the screen for Butler. Now Ellis, guarded by Weber. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Christie the pass to Bibby. Here's Divac. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Heat. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Ellis with the screen for Carter. Pass to Ellis. Shoots over Weber. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Butler, no good. And the Kings with possession. It's been 13 unanswered points for them. Pass to Bibby. On the wing, Stojakovic. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Carter. Still scoreless. Ellis with a screen on Bibby. Carter kicks to Ellis. Jones for 3. The Heat rebound. Bibby against Carter. Left side, Jones. The second chance effort. Here's Stepanya. And at last, they get one to fall. Stepanya's got 11 points. And here now the Kings. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Stojakovic. And that's collected by Butler. The Heat trail by 17. Carter outside. Now Jones. Outside Butler. They set the pick. Over Stojakovic. Divac the rebound. Divac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Hedo Turkle is checked in for Christie. Heat also with a sub. James checked in for Jones. Here is Carter. hasn't made one yet. Pass to Butler. Rebound by the Kings.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the call will go against Caron Butler. That's his first foul. Gerald Wallace is checked in for the Kings. Jones comes in for Mike Bibby. Now Jones, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. 6 to shoot. Weber can't hit. The Heat trail by 17. Butler with the ball, guarded now by Gerald Wallace. Carter kicks to Ellis. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Stepanya. He's got 11. Lets it go from the wing. Ellis can't get it to go.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Stojakovic against Butler. Stojakovic dishes to Weber. Kicks it out to Jones. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Weber's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, nice kick out. That's reading the defense and taking what they give you.
Now here's James. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Stepanya. Stolen by Weber. Turkoglu is screen on Carter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Take a look at the Heat. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Pollard, he's checked in for the Kings. Heat also with the sub. House is checked in. The Heat trail by 20. Carter outside. Pass to House. A 3-ball. Rebound by Wallace. On offense, here are the Kings. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Pollard. He's guarded by Ellis. Fader on the way. And it's Pollard missing.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Carter outside. House, the pass to Butler. Kicks it out to James. Rebound by the Kings. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Weber. To the left side wing. From deep, Turkoglu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Weber doing a nice job fighting on the glass for those second chance point opportunities.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here is Carter. Still yet to score. Miami no good on that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Weber with it, defended by Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. James dishes to Carter. Outside Butler. Pass to James. Trying to get something going. Sacramento grabs the miss. Weber's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Turkoglu. James defending. Wallace outside. Now here is Weber. Over Butler. Offensive rebound. Pollard, good. Pollard's got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here is House. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the Kings making a change here. Butterburt's checked in.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Sacramento. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. Out left to the wing. Here's Turkoglu. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Best. Kicks it out to James. Pass to House. Out to the right wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. House has got his first bucket of the night. Fires from way outside. That one misses. And so it's Sacramento holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Stojakovic. Good, nice job down low. Stojakovic has got 24.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Stojakovic. Fires the three. And Jones pulls it down. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible.
Shooting two.
And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
No good on the free throw.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on it.
He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 23. Pass to Stojakovic. And here is Wallace. James covering. Wallace the pass to Pollard. From deep, Turkoglu hits it from three-point range. Turkoglu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stojakovic. Over House. And the Kings check on 2 more.
You can't give Peja any room. This guy is a terrific shooter, especially from the mid-range.
Here's Best, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Kings ball.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Turkoglu, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
There's Turkoglu's touch from deep. He can be lethal when he gets it going.
Heat shooting about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. Here's Best, defended by Jones. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Turkoglu. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Sacramento.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Best. Goes up on the high post, and that one drops for him. And it's the Kings with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Turkoglu against Jones. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes House, all alone. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Pollard. They double hit with James. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And another three for Sacramento.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
Here's Best. To the middle. Here's Manning. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jones with the screen on Jones. Here's Best. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jones up top. Back to Stojakovic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Heat with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jones looking for an opening. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Kings have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Pass to Turkoglu. Launches it. Kept alive. Pollard. And he makes good on the layup. Pollard's got 4 points in the quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Now here's Jones. House the pass to Best. Shot clock at 5. James has a 2-pointer. Again, the miss by the Heat. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Wallace. Here's Pollard. Wallace outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Timeout called, the Heat.
Start it.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
Sacramento making some changes. Thunderberg, he's checked in for Stojakovic. And Hansen subbed in for Jones. And a new group in for the Heat. Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, come on.
Ellis with the screen for Carter. Pass to Jones. Turkoglu against Butler. And the basket by Stepanya.
Love watching this kind of action in the pick and roll.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Wallace. 6 to shoot. Over Jones. Wallace misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Heat. Pass to Jones. Over Funderburk. Jones, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
First team foul. At the line for one, Hedo Turkoglu.
Turkoglu, no good on the free throw.
Oh, the definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Carter with the bounce pass. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Wallace. Jones, no luck. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Funderburk. Pass to Wallace. Got a hand on it.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And Miami shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Ellis. And here is Butler. Ellis with the screen for Butler. Driving in. Jones for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's a classic play in the modern NBA. You think it's going inside, but it's still all about finding the 3.
Here's Funderburk. Wallace with the ball. Over Jones. Stepanya grabs the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Ellis. Now Butler. Ellis with a screen on Turkoglu. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Carter outside. Pass to Butler. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And he anticipates the contact and gets in good position to get the call. That was just smart, tough basketball.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler. English, he's checked in for Wallace. And both free throws good for Caron Butler. There's 1:38 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Hansen. Pass to Funderburk. Kings moving the ball around. The 8-footer. Hansen can hit. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wallace is checked in for English. Now here is Carter. Outside Butler. Pass to Ellis. Lays it up off the glass.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Here's Hansen. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is